My name is Titi.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Derrick.
Hi, my name is Sharice, and I'm 50 years old.
A little bit less than a week after I got out of rehab, I came back to the streets and started using again.
My day was pretty screwed up today.
Whatever I make money off of, that's what I'm gonna do.
When I was clean, I was happier than ever.
I'm very confused. And I mean, it's like, deal with depression, deal with the things that happen.
I love y'all. I did the best I can, but I'm sorry.
And no matter how much I try to lie and hide it, they like, how the you don't have a job, come in the house with $100. They know what I'm doing. I mean,
It's looking after, and I know that there are people out there playing for me. And that's keeping me going.
Nothing much. I'm over here trying to make a couple dollars, but I'll be, ready for you in a little bit. My name is Titi. That's what they call me out here. My addiction caused me to not be comfortable enough to say my real name, and that's done. But here we are, 23 years old, and doing stuff with the pipe and putting stuff up my nose to make me numb.
So how long you been using?
I've been using for less than a year, actually. I went to rehab. I was there all July, and probably a little bit less than a week after I got out of rehab, I came back to the streets and started using again, because I wasn't ready to get clean. But my peoples, they wanted me to get clean, but I can't do it for them. I gotta do it for me.
So what really made you come back out here and relapse?
It was a craving. Like, I would think in my head, like, dang, okay, so imagine this. The first time you use, it's like the best thing ever. So imagine being clean and it's out of your system for a certain amount of days, and you start thinking like, I'm gonna get that first use feeling. I want that. And it's like, it won't leave your mind. And your mind's dirty. There's 3 types of relapse. There's mental, physical, mental, emotional, and physical. I did all 3. Emotionally, I never wanted to get clean. Mentally, I kept having that dirty stuff on my mind. Physically, I came back out and got it and used it.
Would you say that you had dreams about using again?
I did. I had dreams about being in a cartel in rehab. Like, the people I was in rehab with, they was helping me run a drug organization, my fault. And it's like, yo, why am I dreaming about this? I'm in rehab, but it's something you can't help. Like, no matter how much you want it, it's so hard to get it. It's easy to get clean, it's hard to stay clean.
So how did you feel while you was clean?
When I was clean, I was happier than ever. Like, everybody in the rehab, one thing they said was, you got a big smile, and I can't believe you came in here and actually kept a positive energy and kept good energy, and you were happy. They all thought, she's going to leave out of here and she's going to be clean. She's not going to go back to using, but the whole time they didn't know that I had thoughts of using already before I even left. When I got there, I was like, 29 more days, 27 more days, 5 more days, and maybe I can get that feeling, but I don't want to, but deep down inside, no, it's not that I don't want to, it's that I do want to, but I know I shouldn't. And I would feel bad if anybody found out. I was playing that goody 2-shoes, I'm not going to do it role. I was on my sneaky.
So what's your longest clean time?
Actually, from what I'm doing now to what I was doing before. Before, it was marijuana mixed with a little bit of what Boosie Boo do, if you get what I'm saying, that I was doing that from the age of 19 all the way until the age of 21 when I got pregnant. No, 20 when I got pregnant because I had my daughter at 21. So my longest clean time was 9 months. I do a lot of alcohol too. Like, alcohol is my DOC and the other stuff is afterwards.
So would you say you experienced some childhood trauma that kind of drove you to using?
No. My life was great. I ain't have no... I mean, maybe something that somebody else may look at trauma, I wouldn't. But to me, I didn't have no childhood traumas. I didn't have no bad situations where I felt like that was an escape. I just came into the city. I saw other people doing it, and I just picked it up and said, I want to try it. Why not?
So where are you originally from?
Catonsville.
And who introduced you to using?
Back.
Do you remember the person who introduced you?
My baby father.
And what did he introduce you to?
He introduced me to selling it. But I was like, man, I want to see why everybody wants to buy it so much. And I tried it. They say don't get high on your own supply, but I did. And ever since I did, it was like, I couldn't stop. Everybody knew but him. But he knew it was going to happen because he knew I loved, period. Like, but since I was out of that environment, I was able to not do that. When I came back into the environment, come on, I love getting. I'm going to pick it back up if it's so easy to get.
So what does a clean life look like for you?
Being a mother to my child. I got a 1-year-old daughter. She was born January 1st, 2024. She's about to be 2 and 4 months. And the only reason I'm not there with her, because I can be there. You know, my mother's helping me with her. But I can be a mother. I can be there for her. The only reason I'm not is because I don't want to bring this toxicity into her life. I don't want her to see me like this. I want her to see me clean. And I know it may sound a little messed up, but I'd rather be dirty out of her life than dirty in her life, because the only way I want her to see me is living a clean life. Like, I don't want her to see me like this. If I could show you a picture of me when I was dirty, you'd be like, that's you? Because I was horrible. But I thought that I could come back and just do it a couple times. But no, it sucked me back in. But honestly, a clean life for me is just living without drugs. No matter what I'm doing. I could be without a job, nothing. But as long as I'm living without drugs, that's a clean life to me.
So do you have a family history of substance abuse?
No. I don't. I mean, I was adopted, so on my dad's side, my adopted father's side, because this is important. He's my father because he raised me, but he's my adopted father because I don't have those genes that's connected to them. So on his side, yeah, a couple people did drugs, but that didn't get into me. But honestly, I can't even say no, because I don't know. I don't know my real dad. So I couldn't even answer that question. I don't know if he or any of his family members suffered with addiction.
Where do you see yourself a year from now?
Clean. Hopefully. A year from now, I see myself, of course, I'm not going to have my mansion and, but I see myself living in a way that I would want to live. How do I explain this? Like, okay, a way that I can be around my child, where I can live clean and I don't feel ashamed for what I'm doing. I don't have to hide anything. Right now, I have to hide everything from all of my family. And a year from now, I see myself living, not hiding anything, where my family knows everything that's going on with me. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to act like I'm not getting high. I don't have to act like I'm this person that I'm not. I see myself living clean because I didn't realize it until I had kids, but time flies. And when I started getting high, I was 22. I'm about to be 24 in June. And man, it sucks. It's like I blinked and I'm getting high on my birthday. For my birthday, I want all the big rocks, and it's like, damn. Last year on my birthday, I just wanted to go out to eat and spend time with my friends. Something like that.
So what's some advice you can give to the younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
I can't say don't do it, because it's not, of course, none of these people out here, some people do, but most people out here don't want to get high. But the addiction is a disease, and you have to remember, you can do better, you are made for better, and you're worth so much more, and you deserve so much more than your addiction. Your addiction shouldn't be you. Okay, so what? Some people can get high and nobody will know. But at the end of the day, they're not how they used to be. They're not who they really are truly made to be and who they're meant to be. And even if you have a car, a house, and everything looks perfect, and you're getting high, it's not perfect, because in your head, you know something is like really bothering you. It's stopping you from being a true you. So my best advice to give is, if you already started, write a list why you need to stop. You're not going to stop today or tomorrow, but at least try to stop. I ain't saying go to rehab, because that don't always work for everybody, but don't give up. That's my best advice if you already started. But if you haven't started, trust me, it ain't worth it. It's not shit in these drugs. And then the drugs nowadays aren't even real. It's all this synthetic stuff that's hurting people, killing people. When I started getting high, all the older people that have been getting high was like, why did you start? Like, you're not even understanding how it used to be, like the real high. I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, if you didn't start yet, don't start, because it's not what you're looking for. It's not what you're looking for. It's not. There's nothing in this. You lose everything. Everything. Connections. Materialistic things. Everything. Your family. You lose it all. And don't think you're better than the last person or the next person, because you're not. And I guarantee you, even if it takes 5 years, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it.
So would you say you burn bridges?
Out here they say I'm too nice. Like me, I would say, and everybody else would say, I'm a people pleaser. And I hate that about myself, because everybody else takes advantage of me. But I do burn bridges. We all burn bridges, because even if we don't mean to, our addiction is going to want that next fix, to the point where we're not worried about if we're going to burn a bridge right now. But later on, when that bridge is burnt, we're going to think about it. So yeah, I do burn bridges, but not because I mean to, because my addiction is too powerful. I'm weak. I'm too weak to not burn bridges, because all I want is my next fix.
So do you believe in God?
I do. But I fell out of touch with my creator, because I've been too busy getting high. I grew up in the church. Like I said, I grew up with a good life, but I fell out of touch with my creator, because I don't have time to think about God and Jesus when I need to know how I'm going to get my next rock. Nothing much. I'm over here trying to make a couple dollars, but I'll be, ready for you in a little bit. You ready for me?
I'll be careful how I say that, but you understand. Yeah.
Okay, so like in like the 45 minutes, you can come down and see me. Okay.
12:30, 1 o'clock. It's
Oh,
11:11.
I see what time it is.
Alright, cute girl. Be safe. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Alright, then.
Alright. That was pretty hard. This is not the life you want to live, but it's the life I got to live. Because of the decisions I chose to make. But it's slow as shit right now, and I'm trying to get my bottle, and I can't because it's no money outside. Like, what the you don't want to do this? Like, I keep looking back, praying the car will come past. It's like, come on now. You want to live like this? Oh, look, there go a car. Ain't stopping. Come on now, this is not what you want to do with your life. You ain't sitting around, maybe. This ain't what you want to do. Come on now. And then a lot of times you having men sit there and wait for you. Oh, sit there and wait for you so they can save their money. And it's like, how you want to feel about yourself when you just did that, sucked up, and gave out your woohoo and gave it away? You don't want to live like this? This is Titi. Take some advice from me. She out. It's sad, cause it's like, my hair, I be like, I'm so cute. And everybody that watches me do this, my friend just told me, he said, what if your people see that shit? And I'm like, ugh, I don't even give a f, because my peoples know what's up. And no matter how much I try to lie and hide it, you don't have a job, come in the house with $100. They know what I'm doing. I mean, shit. If they see it, they see it. But, like, what's the point of lying? They see it, now they know exactly how to help me. Oh, she's doing this and that and this and the third. So now I know exactly how to help her, because when they ask me, like, what you really doing? I'm lying. I'm not embarrassed. If I was embarrassed, I wouldn't be standing out here waving at every single car that passes. That's that. Thinking I'm cute as shit. I be thinking I'm like, I'm cute as shit. Whole time I'm not cute, because this is not cute. So, like, yeah, I may be cute in the face, I may have a cute personality, but the shit I'm doing is not cute. Do not, like, come on now. And see, I have a daughter, a beautiful daughter. She's about to be 2 and 4 months. And if I ever catch her out here, oh boy, I would whoop her ass. But then I wouldn't whoop her ass. You wanna know why? Because who she learning from? I was doing it. If mommy is doing it, why can't I? We gotta learn how to be a better example for the youngins. Yeah, addiction is a disease, and addiction is hard to overcome, but at the end of the day, if you want it, you gonna get it. Just like how, if you struggle with addiction and you wake up and you say, damn, I ain't got no money, but I want my DLC, I want some you gonna get that. So why can't we get sobriety? How we get our, I be thinking that. Yeah, I'm still out here, but it's like, I got the tools. I just need to apply them. That's what we all need to do.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Derrick, coming to you from the 7-Eleven on East Forest Ranch Road, Windsor, Maryland. Just touching base with y'all. It's about 10 something in the evening. My day was pretty screwed up today, I made a decent amount of money out with my son, and someone felt the need to take it off my hands at that point earlier. And I mean, this in the situation that happens on a rare occasion. This happens a lot, But I mean, it's like God has provided. I'm definitely gonna eat tonight, and it's just I'm grateful for that. I'm just grateful for everything. Waking up this morning. I'm in a decent amount of pain right now, but it is to be expected. I get up, run the house of hurt on East Plants almost every day to shower, do laundry, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Things are just funny, things are starting to look up, and there are things that happen that, set you back some. But, I mean, it's like God never fails. And just knowing that keeps me going, and anyone wants to, donate anything to help me out, donate to the channel, and all the proceeds and everything will come directly to me. I'm trying to, get enough together to get off the street, get a place to live. The staying clean on the street is next to impossible. And even out of the city, there's still drugs everywhere. And it's a fight right now. It's a real fight. And I'm really battling with depression bad today. My anxiety is through the roof. And I'm just barely hanging on. But, it will get better. It will get better. It has to get better because, it could get worse. And I'm just praying it doesn't, because, like I said, I'm barely hanging on right now. And if I hadn't gone through so much in the past, I'd give up right now and try to end it. But that's not going to happen because it will get better. So I just need y'all to keep you in your prayers right now. And all the help I can get is greatly appreciated and definitely needed. I mean, I've always struggled with, the amount of clothes I have. The weather's getting colder. And, pretty much all I have is summer clothes, a couple of hoodies. I had no jackets, I had no sleeping bags, that got destroyed. But, it's looking up. It's looking up, and I know that there are people out there praying for me, and that's keeping me going. So many of you who told me you saw the video have told me to keep the faith and hang in there. And if it weren't for y'all, I don't know if I'd still be here. So I just want to thank y'all for everything, and, I can promise you the money won't go for anything just to help me. Clothes, I definitely need a cell phone. I can take care of the bill once I get it prepaid, but, anything you can do to help, I greatly appreciate. So, just keep me in your prayers, and if you see me, just, you don't even have to give me anything, just tell me to hang on and it will get better, and that's worth $1 million to me. If I got if I could see walking through the woods.
Yeah, just go ahead and grab what you want, everything you want.
This is the nicest 7-Eleven I've ever been to. It's on East Plants Road, y'all. Y'all gotta visit this joint. Check out a place, little thing inside called Race of Roost. Southern chicken. God is so good. Diamond fresh donuts. Yeah. I'm about to get some of these. Yeah. Here's it.
So would you say out here you're like tempted to use?
I'm very tempted to use. And I mean, it's like, dealing with depression, dealing with the things that happen. And then, having drugs so close to me, because there's a couple of people in the area where my tent is who get high. I just know that that's there is a thing of a sensation on its own, in and of itself. But, my family told me if I start using it again, don't even bother saying I have a family. And I can't lose my kids. And I don't want to disappoint y'all now,
So have your kids tried to reach out to you?
My kids reach out to me on occasion. They're both law enforcement, they're both back in the military. They each have 2 of their own kids, so, their life is busy. And they don't know the extent of anything going on right now. And I'm trying to keep them that way, keep going out of their lives,
So describe your pain level now, since you're going through your cancer treatment. Describe the pain level daily.
My pain level, people say when they go in, it's an 8, it's a 9. 8 or 9 is a broken bone, and so my level right now is a good 6. During the day, I try to stay off as much of the medication as I can, so, I'm not stumbling around. But when I get back to my tent, I'm definitely going to have to take a dose of that morphine. Because, it's like, that lower abdominal area where the cancer's at is really burning, and I'm getting pain shooting down, shooting up. The prostate cancer is, oh boy, I ain't really can't put into words. But, the pain medication does help. And, I do medical marijuana, and that helps immensely. And that's another thing I'm going to do when I get back to my tent. That, it fluctuates between a 4, it can get up to a 6.5. When I don't have medication, it's so bad I can't even get out of bed. But, I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on, and knowing there's fentanyl out there on the street that would take the pain like that almost completely away is so tempting that it's not worth it. The Suboxone, it really helps. But the cravings, withdrawal was a nightmare for a couple of days. I couldn't do anything before I got on the Sharice. I don't know ever want to have to go through that again. That was hell, and I can't even begin to tell you what kind of hell that is. So
you think things will get worse since it's starting to get cold outside?
Pain-wise, yeah. Yeah, at night, I have to have several blankets over me. Otherwise, it does get worse. I had bad allergies, and so my eyes were constantly itching, watering. This star right here is where they took a flap of skin, flipped it from my nose, and all I have was a huge cavity, like a huge hole behind this. So all that pollen gets stuck up in the air, and, constantly doing that, constantly having to blow my nose. I only got a tiny little hole right here. And so, I manage. And there are a lot of days I can't afford, allergy medication because it's over the counter. And insurance doesn't do that. Hey y'all, this is Derrick. I'm signing out. Keep doing the prayers tonight, and just probably grateful to wake up tomorrow. I got faith I will. I'll still be here. Past the time the doctors gave you to live, but I'm not here to die from cancer, so I'll be damned. I'll wake up tomorrow, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a blessed night. Keep you in your prayers. Derrick out.
Hi, my name is Sharice, and I'm 50 years old, born November the 13th, 1974, and I'm from Murphy Home Projects, born and raised. Right now, I'm living in Brooklyn in my own home, doing whatever I gotta do, whatever I make money off of, that's what I'm gonna do.
So would you say you work the streets?
I wouldn't say I haven't. I have, yeah, but that's not my thing all the time. I do it sometimes, but I have other ways of getting money besides that. But I hang out here mainly, chilling with the girls. But yeah, if it comes around money talk, bullshit walk.
So how much money would you say you spend a day on using?
Wow. Right now, I would say at least 250 to 300, give or take.
And that's about every day?
Every day. I have a real bad habit. Real bad habit.
And who introduced you to using?
Curiosity. I had friends that was using and I was hanging with when I was a younger teenager and I didn't know it. And finding out that my mom was using but still maintaining, when it came across me, I figured I could do it too. If I wasn't told that I was ill, I would have kicked it. I would have kicked it, but once I knew I was ill, got a sniff, and it took it away, I said I'd never be ill again, and that was it. From that point on, from the age, I'm gonna say 19 till now.
And was there anybody specific that introduced you?
My oldest daughter's father cousin.
Can you describe the feeling the first time you used?
Which
did you first start out with?
the first thing I used before was, it was a warm feeling. It was different. It felt good. It was like I was in my own world. Like, I liked it.
So
and that's my main. I'm a downer more so than an upper.
So would you say you chase that same feeling every time you use?
Most definitely. Most definitely. But things changed since back in the day till now. The shit they got now, I don't know what the f it is. For real, because I started back in the day in the late 90s and early 2000s, and you wouldn't even know now, which I do both. But now, I got a complex like I'm embarrassed myself because I waited till I'm 50 years old and I got these marks on me, which I never had before.
And would you say it's messing your skin up?
Most definitely. The back of my arms, I had to go in the hospital. I stayed in the hospital a week and a couple of days from that. I didn't know what it was. My daughter came today, one of my oldest daughters, and she was like, let me see your arms. And she was like, Mom, what is going on? I don't like this. Then she was like, she saw my leg, because for some reason it's starting right there. And she like, Mom, you need to go back to the hospital. I said, I don't need you to down me like that. I said, don't do that. I'm like, I already got a complex about it, and I know I did. I don't want to have this shit. If you see my arm, I'm like, I didn't even go to my father's funeral for it. For real. I didn't. They got out here just not for no one. If they thinking about using, don't. Because you damn sure don't want the marks and the scars. I've always been a tennis shoe dressing, kept up with the time. Where's my arm? That's what it did. That's what it did to both arms. One, this is the abscess, and this one over here look the same. This one over here is xylazine. What the xylazine did to it. But it was worse than that. It's healing now. It's like a mother.
Have you ever overdosed out here?
In Brooklyn, yeah, I think I did once. But yeah, I overdosed multiple times to almost death, where they barely felt my pulse. If it wasn't for the fact of the weather changing in the evening, I would have died. I would have died, and that was 5 times in 1 month. That caused me to get clean at that time. And I did. I got clean that time. But I mean, I haven't overdosed since. I might have been real high and ain't had no sleep in a couple of days, and I'm running, and but not overdosed.
One message you could give your kids if they were watching right now, what would it be?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I let you down. I'm still mommy. I love y'all. I did the best I can, but I'm sorry for how I'm looking and for relapsing. I love y'all. I love y'all, but what they think of me matters to me. Matters to me. That's a hard question. That's hard because there's so much that I want to say. I want to say, but I don't know how to put it in words. But I'm sorry. I did the best I could. I can't do that.
So what does a clean life look like for you?
Me and my kids having a relationship. I have one with my oldest two, but my last 3, they live with their aunt, and she lied to my kids and she kept them away. My third one, she came around, so not her, but the last 2, I have a relationship too much with them because of her, because of their father sister. She was just jealous and she wanted my kids. That's all. And she lied to them for the time she had them, and so it's like they asking me what happened and the questions, and I'm telling them, and they asking their sisters what happened. They telling them, but we telling them different times the same thing, and it's like they still questioning. I got one boy, and I don't see him too much. We talked on the phone a few times due to her. That's why I'm trying to get myself together now, because I'm supposed to go in treatment this week, because I refuse to let my son turn 18, and I have a relationship with my only boy, and he the baby. And I don't want them to see me like this, because they don't know nothing about this life. This life I'm living, they don't know it. And I don't want them to see it. I'm embarrassed about it, so I know it would probably scare them. And I don't want that.
So what's some advice you could get a younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
Please, don't do it. Don't do it. If anybody offer you any gateway drug, any type of drug, they don't love you, they're not your friends. Run, I'm telling you, because your numbers will come true, and all my numbers came true. Homeless, lost my teeth, scars on my arms. I can dress myself up all day, keep fresh feet all day, but I still feel embarrassed about the scars I have on my arms. You don't want to look like that, I'm telling you. It's too much more life out here to live. Don't, please, whatever you do, do not ever start getting high. Don't do it, because it's not drugs no more. It's not. It's eating your skin, your body. You got another one that's the cousin to this, what I have, that they can't stop. It's going to eat your whole body. Ain't nothing they can do about it. You don't want that. You don't want that. Just don't use, say no. Say no. Even to alcohol. I used to think beer wasn't a drug. It wasn't nothing. It is. It is. Nothing. Just go to school, get a job, and be something in life. Become something. Go to college. Whatever you choose to do in life that you want to be successful in, do it. Do it. Because all this leads to is jail and death and hospital suffering. You don't want that. Oh, your nevers will come true. I'm telling you what I know from experience. I used to tease people. Oh man, he homeless. Oh, I don't want him touching me. Oh, look at her arms. Look at how they all big. And everything I did to others growing up, going to school, laughing with my friends, came true for me. Your nevers will come true. I'm telling you. I just said, pray for y'all. Pray for me. Thank you.
Appreciate your story.